Grand Wednesday. Grand Wednesday. You're probably wondering why I'm showing these two submersible aquarium heaters. And they run on a 100 watts per hour. And these are actually a real good small heater, nice heater. And they only cost me $9. I have a few of these. I have more than two because I have more than one aquaponics tank. And the reason why I have these is because now that we're getting extreme temperatures now here in southern Texas for the first time in the last couple of years. As you saw in one of my older videos from the last Arctic freeze we had a few weeks ago, that my 100-gallon aquaponics tanks 1 and 2, the top of the tank froze. At 32 degrees Fahrenheit, water can freeze. And we got below that. Although the fish survived in both of those tanks, and the reason why they survived was I had a air stone in each one of the tanks for oxygen, which is great for the fish, but moving water is a whole lot harder to freeze all the way through than water that sits still. But I always learn a lesson from going through things. So when I saw that, these very rare Arctic freezes that we're having, I decided to buy these small heaters, or aquarium heaters. And when it gets cold, only when it gets cold, I place one of these inside my aquaponics tanks where the fish live at. This keeps the water from freezing. So this time around, I place one of each of these in each tank, and so forth. I have the air stone that's always going for oxygen, which helps, and I have one of these also. It's backup insurance just in case the air pump fails or something goes wrong with the air pump. This will keep the water from freezing inside the outdoor aquaponics fish tanks. And people ask me all the time, I get messages about, why don't you have tilapia? They grow good, they're bigger fish, nice sized fish, they grow very well, and they're very good fish to raise for aquaponics. There's two issues with why I don't raise tilapia here in southern Texas. First of all, you have to do your research when you're dealing with aquaponics fish. All fish are not allowed in all areas in the United States. Tilapia is illegal to have in the state of Texas, people. Tilapia is not allowed to you're not allowed to have a raised tilapia here in Texas, because in some warmer parts of Texas, the tilapia have been known to breed, and they're not a native species. But since we're getting a lot colder here due to the weather change, that might change. But that's the first reason you cannot own tilapia here in the state of Texas. That's one. The second reason why is tilapia cannot live cannot survive in temperatures 55 and below. You heard that right. Tilapia is a very, very tropical fish from the continent of Africa. Very warm temperatures throughout Africa in many countries. So tilapia will actually die at 55 degrees and below. So unless you're raising an aquaponics system inside a heated greenhouse or inside an establishment, your home or whatever, you can't have tilapia outside. They'll die. 55 Fahrenheit below, they'll die. This is why I raise bluegill for my aquaponics system, for all those three reasons. For one, bluegill is very delicious fish. It's a very good fish to eat. I love the taste of bluegill. Bluegill is native to the U.S. It's not illegal anywhere. Bluegill is a smaller fish than tilapia, meaning that you can raise bluegill for aquaponics a whole lot easier than raising tilapia, because tilapia gets almost 3 times big as bluegill does. You know, so this is why I love to raise bluegill, and bluegill can deal with temperatures that get very, very cold, and it can also deal with temperatures that get very, very hot. Tilapia can't. That's why I raise bluegill. Those are the reasons why I have bluegill for my aquaponics systems and not tilapia. As I said before, tilapia is legal in Texas. They can't survive below 55 degrees Fahrenheit. So I've installed one of these in each tank for today and tomorrow, next 3 days, until the temperature gets warm again, just for insurance purposes. The fish can actually survive in this cold water out here. That's not a problem. But I'm more worried about the tank freezing and the oxygen airstone I have in the tank. Something goes wrong with that, then I'm in trouble, because they have to have oxygen in cold water. So this is another backup. So until then, grow some food. Whether you grow it aquaponically, whether you grow it in the ground and soil, harvest some solar for free energy, harvest some rainwater for your gardens, homesteads, your farms, or whatever you want to call it. Prep. At the end of the day, ain't nobody coming to save us.